Alright guys, welcome back to Satisfactory. Last episode, I'm just gonna give you guys a warning. We may not even do shit today. Because I got 30 minutes. But we did some math and we are gonna be reconfiguring this plant. Hell, look at this. I can actually... So, another thing I have actually found out is that I might be able to, I might actually... I don't know why I said I found out. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm just really, really shitty at talking. One thing I might do is build a second Crater Lakes generating facility. Yes, another one. Do not ask. But, let's see. So, another thing, let's see. So I need to make floor 2. Floor 2, we need to have 20 foundries. We need to have 5 foundries making steel. Actually, how do I make a 5-3 system? A 5-3 splitter. So, we're going to be doing some modifications, major modifications to the factory. Now, honestly, my modifications will probably set me back about 1 or 2 days of work. But if I can pull it off, we are going to have something great. This is a risk. Well, I've calculated the risks. But this will change everything. It's time to lock in. We are going... Hello, viewer. We're going to delete hours of progress. But... we're gonna do something absolutely amazing. We make 320 plates a minute, but when I get done with this room, with the same amount of materials, well, plus some coal, we're gonna make 864 plates a minute. This will be enough to stop. We're gonna stop. Our original reinforced iron production rate was 30 plates a minute. When I get done with this factory, we're gonna be making 120 a minute. Oh shit. So we're going to be making the alternate steel. So yeah, we need 4.8 foundries, but we're going to make 5 foundries. Now, we do need some more modular frames. Guys, so I got an announcement to make. Today, I did not fulfill or even do my penny or slash nickel supply run. I got nauseous and motion sick. This forced me to stay home. I did that wind turbine thing, but they're wondering, oh, if you did that wind turbine thing, why didn't you just go to the town and go get your coins? Well, I would have done it. Unfortunately, that town is about a 4-hour run. An hour to get there, 2 hours for the banks, an hour to get back. And banks close at 5. And it was 3 o'clock when I did that survey. Again, we are sacrificing hours of work, but if I get my way, we're going to be making 2.5 or 2.7 times the amount of plates we were making before. Clear slate. You know what, guys? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna get off this PlayStation by 10:30, and then I'm gonna go to bed at 11. I need 7 hours of sleep. So that means if I go to bed at 11, I can get up to 8 hours of sleep if I wake up at 6. Eat my breakfast. Let my nausea go away. Here's the thing. It takes me an hour to get to the town for my coins. The banks open at 9. So if I leave at 8, that'd be great. Eat my breakfast at 6 o'clock. Spend 1.5 to up to 1.5 plus hours. Let my nausea dissipate. And then when it's dissipated, go. Get those coins. Bring them home. And by the time I get home, it'll be lunchtime. But it's the 18th. Oh.
I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up? No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway. In fact, listening to it causes hallucinations, and eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs.
Fixmas board leftovers.
Interrupting previous message for higher priority message.
You know, I am feeling tired already. Oh, I came out holding the freaking boombox, bro. What the hell? All rise for the National Autism Anthem. I'll be dedicating this room into the screw room, where you're gonna get screwed. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, Nick. 9, 10. Wait, what? What? Oh wait, no, that's a hallway. This is 11 blocks wide. So I'm gonna use, this is gonna be I'm gonna make a screw room. In each room, we'll have 50 constructors, and we'll make, ready? We're not gonna make how many screws we're making for. I don't know. We're gonna make it 4,000 an hour. Yeah. So we just deleted all of our stuff here. Wait a second, I just realized something. We can't use that split method. Unless we underclock this. I call this song the National Autism Anthem. I can say that I am autism. We can underclock this bad boy. Let's see. For real though. 60 times 4 plus. So we need. Actually, we need another. We need input port. I just got tacticalizing my airsoft gun. Oh hell yeah, brother! 40 times 4. We need 188. 100 plus 48. And 200. 192. Plus 32. Yay, there we go. Okay. Watch this. So we need 4.2 foundries. So how do we get 4.2 foundries? Simple. We get 5 foundries and set one of them to 80% clock speed. Then it cannot produce more than 192. So we only need 192 iron ingots to go in a minute. So we have 40 times 4, which is 160 plus, ready? 32. 160 plus 30. 160 plus 32 equals 192. Perfect. Now we need to make 20 foundries. We don't have enough rotors. That means we're probably going to destroy the room with all the screws being manufactured. We need 41 constructors to make all of the iron rods. So yeah, we're gonna be quote unquote set back a couple days of work, and the reason here is, listen to me, right? Why you send yourself back days of work, you may ask. Well, if I switch to steel, like steel rods, I can get more stuff for the same amount of material. I do have to put in more power, but I'm actually contemplating making another power plant. I'm genuinely contemplating making another power plant. Crater Lakes 2. Crater Lakes 2 generating facility. Again, if I could go to bed at 11 o'clock, if my ass can go unconscious by 11 o'clock, that means I can get about 8 hours of sleep if I wake up at 6 a.m. If I eat at 6:30 in the morning, I get an hour. Well, there's like, it takes me an hour to get to this town if I leave at 8, I'll get to this town when the banks are starting to open. The reason I say this is that way I can get myself up to... I can buy myself up to an hour and 30 minutes before I get to go to town. So that way if I get any motion sickness, I can quell it. I've been getting queasy. And tomorrow, whatever I must do, no stress. Stress could possibly make my nausea worse. I must eliminate any exposure to stress. This must involve releasing dopamine in my brain. Alright, so I have to fit 20 of these bad boys in here. Or 20 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's the plan. Okay, now listen to this. I have done some calculation, guys. Now, my work of what I'm about to do is going to set us back about 2 days. But I figured out that if I can... Oh, shit. If I could switch to steel-based iron... If I could switch to steel-based iron rods and steel-based iron plates, I can go from producing 320 plates a minute to 864 plates a minute. And if I use the same amount of iron ingots for steel rods, instead of producing, oh, I don't know, 240 steel rods, we're gonna produce 1900. By the way, 1900 rods, that's not the max we can make. We can make 2,880 a minute. But I can't believe I'm saying this. 2,880 is way too much. I can't even do that. That's a great problem. By the way, this will cost me this will mean that I'll have to get more power, but I'll go from generating 10 motors a minute to 60. I will go from generating 30 reinforced iron plates a minute to 120. I will go from building 12 modular frames a minute to 30 modular frames a minute. If you ask me, that is a substantial improvement. I like those numbers. I mean, come on. We're going from 320 plates a minute to 864 a minute. And by the time we get done turning them into modular or reinforced plates, we're going to be keeping 144 a minute. Enough for building. But my power could be stretched. By the way, you want to see something funny? We are discovering oil here. Here's my marker. I might do a fuel. I might do a fuel prioritization, oil power plant. So this room is going to produce 864 plates every single minute. Guess what I need for my raw quartz project? Quartz. And by the way, I did a calculation. We're going to be consuming 3.9 gigawatts. Remember, we have 4, not counting that one power plant there. By the way, guys, I hate to say this, but I'm going to give myself 9 minutes to play. I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm going to wake up tomorrow, get my breakfast eaten, and then I'm going to let my fatigue wear out. Because I've been suffering nausea. I was supposed to go get coins from a town an hour away, but I couldn't because I got car sick. I almost threw up today. How much raw quartz do I need? Oh, by the way, I'm going to use the rigger motor. So I'm going to keep 30 stators, 30 rotors a minute. I'm going to make 60 motors a minute. 1 motor every second. If you ask me, that is what we call efficiency, my friend. The rigger motor recipe is great. I mean, look at these recipes I got, dude. I'm gonna guess you're a pro here. Can you tell me if these recipes are great? Look at this. Oh, crap. I got goated recipes. I got steel rods. I want to say I have this recipe, but it's actually better if I turn these rods into screws. This recipe right here is broken, especially when you pair it with this recipe. Also, I was getting worried. I need 4.8 foundries, right? I need to process 192... Oh, and by the way, look at this. Sorry if I'm all over the place. I need to process... Ready for this? Steel rods, not worth it. In my opinion, it is. For my situation, it is. Do you know why I say these steel rods are worth it? I did a calculation. If I take 2 iron ingots and turn them into rods, I get 2 rods. If I take those 2 iron ingots and combine them with the steel, the solid steel recipe, I get 12. Steel needs coal and iron. Oh, I don't give a shit. I need to split this iron for plates in a 3 to 2 ratio. So, I don't want to build a 3 to 2 converter. So what do I do? It's a little bit inefficient, but I'm going to use an overflow. And by that, how do I get 4.8 machines? I just take one of them and clock it down to 80%. And I did the math, and it works. I can only use 192 iron for steel a minute. Right now, and here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, right? I have this solid steel ingot recipe. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best recipes. I know of 3 pure... I actually know of 3 pure nodes. One right here, and one right here. There's 4 normal ones right here. There's 3 normal ones, which I can actually generate... You get better belts. And outs. Oh my gosh! Stupid chat. It's not your fault, by the way. I honestly couldn't care less if I have to get more power or if I have to get coal. I need 192. I need 480 coal a minute. Actually, I'll probably need 1,000 coal a minute. That's gonna be very easy. I can literally get that from 2 pure nodes, and I need 192 coal a minute, which I can get easily from an overclocked non-overclocked coal node. Okay, look, I don't want to be an asshole. You may not think it's worth it, but in my opinion, it is. I don't use coal for anything else. I've heard you might have to use it for diamonds later, but you know what? Guess what? If I want to use coal for something else, I'll do it. In my situation, I'll take this option. I will say, if you really do think about it, there is 2 nodes right here I can leech off of. I will say, it may matter when I have a mega factory, like an actual giga factory, but right now, I don't really think it does matter. Hey, the resources are infinite, so I'm not gonna run out. I cannot cheese this, can I? No way. That's cheese, that's cheese, that's cheese, that's cheese, that's cheese. That's actual cheese right here, chat. Look at this. Oh, dude. Knowing that I have autism, oh god. Oh boy, that's gonna be nuts what I do. Oh, and yep, there it goes. It's, I don't even. I'm curious of what I can achieve. Okay. Again, we could agree to disagree here. Oh, there's more iron. But, oh, shit. But, you know what? I'll take my chances now. You know, I think that's a cool thing. Everybody has a different process. You may like iron, and I may like just steel. I think that's a beautiful thing. Exactly! And that's what I love about it. Hey, this is why alternate recipes exist, right? I will say, it'll probably be better. Iron-based rods would definitely be better if I start tapping into more iron. But if you really think about it, I'm gonna be hypocritical from what I'm about to say now, but I am on a mild energy budget. Oh, shit. I mean, I may have to put more energy into making this. I start getting into oil. And the good thing about oil is that no matter if I choose plastic production, prioritize plastic or rubber production, I'm gonna get power. I got less than a minute, guys. I hate to cut off, but you know what? If I can avoid myself getting sick, I'm gonna do it. I could go for another hour, but I'm gonna go to bed early. No crackers, no food, no watching TV. Get my weather report done, and hit the hay. Except for manifolds, that's a discussion that you don't want to be part of. It's either for... Honestly, I'm starting to go for, not like full manifolds, but like for manifolds, I'm kind of going. Oh, yeah, I'm about to get off here in a bit. I like to go for manifolds where it splits and keeps on splitting. It's more complex to make that, but the system feeds itself better. Like it just like you get from zero. Well, when a manifold is full, it doesn't matter. It's just that, like, a splitting manifold, like I'm making, it goes from 0 to 100% efficiency very quickly. Alright, guys, I really hate to say this, but I'm getting off. Look, guys. The reason is, I went to go get coins today, and I couldn't even make it out of the town I live in. Because I almost threw up in my car. Here's the plan. I believe, if I fall asleep at 11 o'clock, I'll get roughly 8 hours of sleep. Then, I'll wake up at 6. By the way, I have to, the banks open at 9 o'clock. I take an hour to get there. So if I leave at 8 o'clock, that means that I'll get there when the banks open. Then, ready for this. If I wake up at 6 and I eat my breakfast at 6:30, that gets me, if I get done by 6:30, let's say even 6:45, that means I have an hour and 30 minutes to let my stomach settle. And then I'll go get my boxes and I won't be able to throw up. And guess what? And guess what? Maybe in that 1 hour 30, we can do Satisfactory. Oh. Yeah, guys. Apologies for the short stream today. I'm not throwing up tomorrow. I'm not. I refuse. No. I threw up in my car a couple months ago. Gravel helps. Gravel? Canadian brand of over-the-counter medicine. Again, I have to be careful what I say, what I take, because I don't want to, like, I take methylphenidate and guanfacine, so I just don't want to react. But anyway, guys, you know what? I'll play Fallout tomorrow, but I'll probably play an hour 30 of Satisfactory. The good thing here is that my car right now, I'm missing 2 boxes. My car is loaded, so I can just get in and take off. Yay. I'll probably stream tomorrow at roughly 6 o'clock in the morning, or maybe like 7 o'clock Central. Bye.